In this video, we will discuss another question. It is related to mains, and so the question is that the Gati Shakti Yojana, that is the PM Gati Shakti Yojana, needs meticulous coordination between the government and the private sector to achieve the goal of connectivity. Discuss. So in this question, you can see we have to discuss about the Gati Shakti Yojana and uh, why does it need meticulous coordination between the government and the private sector to achieve the goal of connectivity? So where we have to explain this, we have to discuss it in detail, and we have to first explain the PM Gati Shakti Yojana. About what is PM Gati Shakti Yojana? So first we'll give the definition, or we'll explain what is PM Gati Shakti Yojana. So PM Gati Shakti is a transformative approach for economic growth and sustainable development. The approach is driven by 7 engines, namely railways, roads, ports, waterways, airports, mass transport, logistics, infrastructure. So all these are the 7 engines of PM Gati Shakti Yojana, which will be used in a transformative approach for economic growth. So now we will look at the 6 pillars of Gati Shakti Yojana. So you have made a diagram here, 6 pillars of Gati Shakti Yojana. First one is prioritization. So we have to prioritize development of these 7 engines, that is railways, roads, ports, waterways, airports, mass transport, logistics and infrastructure. These are all the 7 engines of growth which India has to develop for better economic development. So we have to prioritize each one of them, and then optimized development should be there. That is, these development should be optimized according to the needs of the people of the country, as well as the needs of the logistics and transportation that we need in future also. Then analytical thinking. So the people making the policies, as well as the people involved in this private sector as well as the government, should think analytically. Then synchronization among these 7 engines, that is railways, roads, ports, waterways, airports, mass transport, logistics and infrastructure. These all 7 engines should work in a synchronized way. Comprehensiveness in the plans and dynamism, that is these engines, the 7 engines of growth, should change according to the needs of time for people as well as for the development of the country. Now we'll look further. The approach is powered by clean energy and sabka prayas, that is the efforts of the central government, the state government and the private sector together. So this is based on this approach is powered by clean energy, that is energy, renewable energy, and that is the energy powered by renewable sources or clean energy, and sabka prayas, that is the efforts of central government, the state government as well as the private sector together. So it will create huge jobs and opportunities for all. Innumerable entrepreneurial opportunities for all. So this is one of the benefits of the Gati Shakti Yojana. Now we'll move further. Need for government and the private sector coordination. So we'll explain about why there is a need for the government and the private sector coordination. So there is a need for government and the private sector coordination in the PM Gati Shakti Yojana because the approach is sabka prayas, as well as this will help in improving quality and efficiency of service delivery. So the quality and efficiency of service delivery will be improved. Then exchange of expertise and managerial competence. Then driving in investments and finance availability. Mobilization of additional resources for activities. Fostering entrepreneurship and innovation and technology development. All these are different points that I have written according to me. You can add more points if you think about it, and if you know some more points, and if you think that you can add points according to you have read about it, PM Gati Shakti Yojana, then you can add your points also to the answer. These are my points. So we'll move further. Then there are a few more points. Ensuring optimal utilization of government investment and infrastructure cost, and new government infrastructure and investment will also be done. Then cost effectiveness and competitiveness, addressing structural issues and environmental issues also. This is based on clean energy, so it will address environmental issues also. Promotes coordination, collaboration and cooperative development, because different government as well as the private sector will be involved, as well as the people will be involved. So it will promote coordination, collaboration, and cooperative development among all the different sectors in the society. Way forward: feasibility mapping of the project needs strengthening. So this needs strengthening. This is the conclusion. I have written it according to me. You can write it according to yourself. I have written it in points. You can write it in paragraph also. Utilization of viability gap funds to ensure financial viability of project. Prudent fiscal reporting and monitoring of risk allocations with all stakeholders, and move the PPP model to the next level of maturity while redesigning. So all these are the way forward. That is, these issues we will have to address in the future, and then we'll move on to the conclusion. The project pertaining to these 7 engines in the national infrastructure pipeline will be aligned with the PM Gati Shakti framework. It will ensure Indian infrastructure embraces digital technology, which will improve project completion time and efficiency. So these 7 engines will be integrated with the national infrastructure pipeline, and which will be aligned with PM Gati Shakti framework. So it will ensure that Indian infrastructure embraces digital technology, faster development and execution also, and efficiency also, which will benefit both the government, the private sector, and the people of India. So, and it will help in economic development. So this is all about PM Gati Shakti Yojana, and we have discussed the question. Now I will see you in the next video. Hope you found this video informational.